Hi, good people. It's Hillary again, and I would like to welcome you to part 2 of Shepparton segment. Remember that I had made a promise that I will bring you part 2 of Shepparton segment, and here I am. As you can see, I'm taking a walk to our third church, which shouldn't be far away from here. It should be like a minute or so. And yeah, I must tell you something about this church. This church is not an historical church. At first, I thought it is an historical church because it looked like an historical church, but it is not. It's not an historical church. It was built in 1965. For me to consider a church to be an historical church is any church that was built in the 18 or late 1800s or early 1900. For this particular church, it was built at the beginning of mid 1900s, which is 1965. For those of you who are wondering what is going on, this is Footprint of Faith. Footprint of Faith. What I do is that I review historical churches, or I show you historical churches and the environment that these churches exist in. So go to YouTube channel, look for Footprint of Faith. It should be a one word. It's a one word. Like, subscribe, and set an alarm so that just in case if I post a new content, you get an alert. Thank you guys for being part of this. I hope you are enjoying, and more importantly, I hope you are learning something from these videos that I'm posting. Yeah, so here is our third church. It's called Greek Orthodox Church. It's a nice building, small, nice building. You can see the reason why I thought it's an historical church. First of all, because of the name, Greek Orthodox Church, and secondly, because of the appearance. These two things gave me a deceptive look. So you see, so this is the church. I love the way it looks. I love the cross of Jesus Christ. Yep. So that's the church, guys. So this is the first church of recent times that I'm showing you. Yeah, it's not an historical church. Yeah, it was built in 1965. So yeah, I can't consider that to be an historical church. Some may do, but me, now. So we'll go to our next church, which is not far from here. It should be like 5 minutes or so. Yeah, so that last church, then I will show you some parts of town that I didn't show you. And yeah, I hope you will enjoy as you learn all together. Thank you so much for being part of this, guys. I really appreciate you viewing these videos. Please remember to subscribe and like my videos on YouTube channel. It's called Footprint of Faith. Footprint of Faith. It is a one word, Footprint of Faith. Please go there, like it, subscribe. And if you like, you can set an alarm so that you don't miss any of the content that I put there on my YouTube channel. Hi guys, we are approaching our third church. Should be far from here, couple of few meters. Yeah, we are heading back to the city. I was a bit disappointed with the Orthodox Greek church because it's not an historical church. So yeah, but no worries, we still have so many churches to look around. Not around here, but outside this town, of course. We still have so many places to go and showcase historical churches. Remember what this video is all about. It's about Footprint of Faith. And when I talk about footprint of faith, I'm trying to showcase historical churches that exist in this part of Australia, this fraction of Australia. Cross quickly, there's a car coming. So that's why I call it footprint of faith. So let's go to our fourth church, or let me call it third church, because the Greek Orthodox Church was a bit disappointment. So let's go to our next church, which is Uniting Church, and have a look what it has to offer. Again, I'm in Shepparton, one of the biggest towns in northern part of Victoria, or in the whole state. It's a big town. It's relatively big town, and I can't show you the whole of it. I might need 1 or 2 days to show you the whole of this town, but I'll just show you part of it as I show you historical churches that exist in this environment. Thank you so much. Go to my YouTube channel, subscribe. Footprint of Faith. It's just a one word, Footprint of Faith, and that is it. Let me cross the road and go to the other side. Yep. Hey guys, I just give you a background test of the noise I was experiencing that day. As you can hear, it was really intense. It was really, it was just terrible. Yeah. Nonetheless, I had to record because I didn't just want to waste that time like that. And I thank God because of the technology of nowadays. You can just record and you can narrate the rest of the story if you think the audio part of it is not so good. So we are heading towards the CBD part of the town of Shepparton town, as you can see. Lovely, lovely town. Beautiful town, if I might say. We are approaching our third church. We should be a minute away. This particular church is called Uniting Church, one of the biggest churches in Australia. It's found in nearly every part of Australia. You will find Uniting Church. It's one of the churches that shaped Christianity in Australia. Beautiful, beautiful church, if I might say. Welcoming to all people. Just in case you are looking for a church to attend on a Sunday, you can think of Uniting Church. It's a lovely church. Don't wonder what I'm doing. That's me just trying to explain things, trying to tell you what's going on in that environment. Yeah. sharing my own ideas. Too bad the winds and the noise is denying you the old story that I was saying. As I was saying, and as you can see, in front of us is Uniting Church. You can tell it by the cross. White, painted white. I love white color. It looked nice on any building. And look at that, Uniting Church. Very, very outstanding look. A major footprint of faith in this part of the world. Let's go straight and see when was the church started. It's always on the wall. Yep, it's right there. The church was in 1886. Yeah. The idea of this church was established in 1886. That's Uniting Church. This church is actually in the CBD area of the town. They say marketplace. Yes, it's in the marketplace. Uniting Church. There it is. With a symbol of a dove and that of a cross as their logo. That is it, guys. That is the Uniting Church of Australia. Now we are in the middle of CBD. And there was a building that looked like a church, but I believe it's no longer a church. It has been converted to a cafe, a place where people go and drink coffee, maybe have lunch, nice meal there. And that's what I'm talking when we say that the Western society is really drifting away from faith. When you see such houses of faith being converted into other things, it tells you something. It tells you something. Look at the town, shops and everything. It's a very nice place. Now I can see few people in the streets. And like when I was beginning the video, there was nobody in the street. But now people are out. As you can see, they are enjoying the breeze and the nice view of the town. Altogether, it's a lovely day to be out, regardless of the weather. You see, that's Shepparton for you guys. I will show you the parts that I can. Like I said, this town is big, so I can't cover it in one day, or maybe 2 or more days. But God willing, I might be able to come back because there are so many churches in Shepparton. And I trust me, I think there are some churches I haven't covered in this video. And because of that reason, later I might need to come back and cover those churches so that you guys can have a full picture of the footprint of faith. Those historical churches that exist in this beautiful town called Shepparton. That's another nice street, but I hoped to take you to the end of this street, then come back and we can use this street to go all the way to the end and see how Shepparton look like. That is Shepparton, beautiful town. For those of you in Africa, in Kenya, you can borrow ideas from this city, borrow the ideas and see how the city is organized. Those of you who are in a position of leadership, in position of making decisions, policymakers, you can see how some of these Western countries, towns are really organized. So you can borrow the same ideas, and use it to transform our home countries in Africa. make it look like this, adorable. You know, Africa has every potential, you know. It's only the lack of will and the poor quality of leadership. That's what I may say. That's from my own observation. But again, the Bible says where there is no vision, people tend to perish. I also have a very strong feeling that the leadership of Africa, they don't have a solid vision. And that's why we, the African people, are perishing. Politically, spiritually, and even morally. That kind of leadership has no progress at all. It will always amount to failure. All right, guys, let me take you to the rest of the town and show you some other nice parts of the town. Like I said, the town is so big. I may not show you the whole of it today. Perhaps another day. Yes, I might need to come back. Lovely, lovely town, I tell you, Shepparton. This street is very nice. It's a street full of shops, especially shops that sell clothes and other self-care items. They are found on these streets. If you want shoes, if you want clothes, if you want perfume, if you want watches, this is the one street that will give you all in Shepparton. Look at the way the town has been beautified, you know. Look at that. Nice shades, organized parking, walking paths. See? Resting benches, very neat and clean. Shepparton. For those of you who are asking themselves what this video is all about, it's about footprint of faith. Footprint of faith. All I do is to show you historical churches and the environment those churches are in. Yes. So there is another sculpture of a cow. These sculptures of a cow are littered all over the town. It's a symbol that this is a farmer's town, you know, this is an agricultural town. All around Shepparton town are farmers. who keep kettles, and at the same time they plant crops. This is one part of Australia that produces good amount of food for the state of Victoria and also Australia. So I'm taking you to a park whereby there's a lot of sculptures of cows, or statues of cows, if I may say. It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful park. It's actually at the entrance. That park is at the entrance of the town, so that when you enter the town, you see how these sculptures decorate or welcome you in a very beautiful view. That's just me walking and trying to explain things, Yeah. So guys, remember, this is Footprint of Faith. All I do is to show you historical churches and the environment that these churches are in. I show you the churches that were built in late 1800s, early 1900s, just to tell a story of Christian faith. That's why I call this segment Footprint of Faith, because these churches are footprint of this beautiful faith called Christianity. Across the road, you can see that nice building right there is a magistrate court. All of those buildings that you saw on the other side of the road are magistrate courts and High Court in Shepparton. Again, that's the same building I showed you earlier. And right there's a museum right across the road. Like where I'm pointing, that's a museum. If you want to know everything about the history of this place, you can go there. You can find all the historical items and materials that will educate you about the history of Shepparton town and Shepparton area at large. I would have wished to take you there, but it is closed because it was on a Sunday. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for viewing my video. And my humble request is that go to YouTube, search for the name Footprint of Faith. It's a one-word name. Please subscribe, like, comment if you want. Tell me what I should improve. Give me your views about some of these videos, because honestly, I'm still new in the YouTubing business. So You can advise me what to do. What do you want to see? And I will put all your comments into consideration. So this is the park, guys. This is the Shepparton Park. It's right at the entrance of Shepparton if you're coming from the northern part of the town. Yes, that's the road I'm talking about. You see where the cars are zooming in and out? Yes. So these are just writings, posters to show you the history of Shepparton. Right there, you can see where the name came from, Shepparton. It came from a guy called Shepherd, and he first named this place Shepparton. Which year was that? If you can see, July 1853. July 1853. That's the guy who first came to this area, and he established a town, and he named it Shepparton. And to this date, the town is still called Shepparton. The guy there is called Shepparton Shepherd. So it's just showing you how the area looked like before the town was established. Those are early structures of Shepparton. You know. And now it is one of the biggest towns in regional or in remote parts of Victoria State. Those are structures, you know, and those are the people who contributed largely to the establishment of this town. John Favy was a blacksmith. He was also a company founder. He was a merchant. He was an engineer. He was so many things at a go. You know, inventor. You know. There he is. That's the history. History is something. Now, guys, this is what I wanted to show you. You see, statues of cows everywhere. Statues of cows everywhere. You know? Tells you this is an agricultural area. You know? There are so many statues of cows here. Let's see, this is a park. It's a small park, Shepparton Park. You know, all over, you see, all over. Those are statues of cows. Now, this is one of the iconic things when you come here in Shepparton. You'll have a look at. Very lovely town. Very lovely town. Especially when you come out on a calm, lovely days like this, man, we will really enjoy. We will really enjoy Shepparton. Shepparton. Alright, that is it, guys. Let me give you one more look. All those you're seeing, all of that, they are statues of cows. You know, all those in lovely colors, you see. All those are cows. It's just an iconic way of telling you that you are now into an agricultural town as a major economic activities in Greater Shepparton area or region. Here in Victoria, Australia. You know. So towards the end of this trip, I'm gonna end my video and say goodbye for now, and see you in the next video. So yeah, all right. So guys, that is Shepparton for you. I hope you have enjoyed yourself, you have learned something, and get motivated on this video. That is it for today. All I'm gonna say is thank you so much. May God bless you. Wait for my next video, and I believe we still have a long way to go. This is my third video, or my fourth video. So if you want to look at the rest of the videos, just go to my YouTube channel, Footprint of Faith. You know, Footprint of Faith is a one word. Subscribe for more videos like this. Yes, so thank you so much. May God keep you, may God bless you, and see you in the next video.